Hey guys, thanks for being here once again and welcome to my channel. Today we have here some cornmeal dumplings. There's many ways to prepare cornmeal dumplings. However, I'm going to show you the most easiest way that I found. Very basic ingredients, things you can find, things you usually have in your cupboard already. So here we go. Stay tuned and enjoy the so here are the list of the ingredients that I'm going to be using. I'm going to be making cornmeal dumplings. So here I have 2 cups of flour. I have half cup of cornmeal, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of sugar, 3/4 cup of water, and 1 tablespoon of butter. So another key thing you're going to need to do is you're going to have your water completely boiling like this. In here I have 1.5 liters of water boiling. To that I'm going to be adding my tablespoon of butter. And we're not going to be adding anything to this until it melts. Like the butter's not going to take very long to melt because the water is hot. Yeah. And to that we're going to add a teaspoon of salt as well. So you're going to add a teaspoon of. We're going to start combining everything. First, we're going to put our 2 cups of flour into this bowl. We're going to join that by the half cup of cornmeal. We're also going to be putting in our teaspoon of salt. We're going to be putting in our teaspoon of sugar. And we have a total of 3/4 cup of water. We're going to add, first, we're going to actually mix this in. We're going to mix this in, incorporate everything, and then we're going to add half. So yeah, we're going to start by slowly introducing half of that 3/4 cup of water to this. I actually mix with the spoon first before I go in with my hands. So I do as much as I can with my spoon first. I'm actually going to be putting all this water in. Yeah, so I mix with the spoon first till it kind of combines a bit. I'll show you at what point I go in with my hand. Yes guys, so it's at this point where I mixed in as much as I can with my spoon that I go in with my hands now, because I mean I did all I can with the spoon. So now I'm just gonna be folding the remaining flour into the dough until I get one nice whole dough. So I just grab and push down to knead it in. There's still some flour to be caught up in it, so I'm gonna do that till it disappears. So this here now, I'm happy with how it looks. As you can see, everything is rubbed into it now. It's come out of the bowl. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna be making it into like a log shape. So I'm gonna fold this into itself into like a log. And then I'm gonna probably be getting anywhere from 6 or 8 dumplings out of this, but I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. So I don't know if you could notice the texture, but it's not softy, like, you know, super soft where, you know, and it's not hard, but I don't really want your dough to be soft to do this because it should be somewhat hard. Firm, I should say, not hard, firm. So I cut mine into portions, to be honest. I cut it into 2, then I cut it into 4, and then 8, but I'll show you. So as you can see, I got 8 pieces out of here, so I did half and then half again and then half again, so I got 8 equal pieces. So I'm gonna form these into the shape of the dumpling that I like. I'm just gonna be pretty much pressing this out, but I'm gonna try and give them all the similar shape because I like them to look kind of uniformed. So I'll do a few on here before I put them in the pot to let you see. And mind you, your pot should be on medium high. Alternately, if you can't get the shape that you like with your hand, feel free to use a rolling pin just to evenly distribute your dough. You know, you just flip it and you give it, you don't want it flat though, right? You just want it to have more of a shape, and then you can use a cutter to cut out the shape you like. I can do that as well as I can do the hand method where I can just flatten it out till it gets to the shape or texture that I like. But either way, So I ended up with 9 dumplings after I rolled out the excess. Plus I just rolled the very end excess into like a little spinner, you know. So yeah, we're gonna take this over now to our stove of boiling water, and we're gonna add this to the water. See, the water's at a nice boil, but I'm gonna turn it up now, but it should be boiling nice like that. So I'm just gonna be placing them in there now. So our water is on a rolling boil. I'm just putting the last of the dumplings in now. And that's it. Next, you're gonna set a timer for 20 minutes. And start. And yeah, we'll be back to check that. By then it should be completely done, and we're gonna take it. So it's been about 10 minutes of cook time, so now I'm back to disrupt it just to make sure nothing is sticking and everything's in a great formation, and you know what I mean, everything's by itself. So it's been exactly 20 minutes. The timer is just going off now. I'm gonna turn that off, and we're also gonna turn off the... there's more than one way to do this. You can drain it all off and in a strainer, or you could take them out. If you're ready to eat right now, you could take them out and serve them on a plate. I am going to do the method of draining them off. In that method, I'll show you what I do. So this is the draining off method, where I just put it in a strainer and drain it off, and then I put my strainer back into my pot and I let it drain from there. Now I'm ready to use them, so I'm going to be plating this, and I'll show you what that looks like, or what I'm going to pair it with. This is the end product, guys. Here I have presented to you the dumplings, and I have it served with a fresh salad, and I have some beef liver. So I have some stewed beef liver there going with it, and it's served with a fresh salad. As you can see, they're all pretty much uniformed, and the shape and everything looks pretty good on it. Yeah.